It's very hard to work with Chris Tucker because when the director says action, you just start screaming, laughing.
Come on, man.
So I just look at him, his eyes pop out of his head because he's so funny, and that's what makes it difficult.
In the early 2000s, Chris Tucker was the highest paid actor on the planet. Hollywood practically handed him a blank check and said, do whatever you want. So, what did he do? He did the one thing nobody expected. He went home.
Okay, so what is your family's reaction to your success?
Oh, they all quit their jobs when they found out I was making $20 million a year. They was like, we rich! I was like, no, I'm rich!
Before the record-breaking paydays, Chris was just the guy who somehow managed to become best friends with the most isolated man on earth, Michael Jackson.
Michael told me, when you finish Rush Hour, come see it. So I knew he was there. I called him before I went because I was going there for something else. And I kept leaving a message, Michael, I'm in New York. If you around, I'd love to see you. And I didn't hear anything. So I got on that same private plane, flew back to Los Angeles. I was done. As soon as I landed, I got a message from Michael Jackson's office like, Michael, I want to meet you tomorrow in New York City. I was like, what? Right up to the captain's seat. And I said, take me back to New York. They said, well, is this going to cost? I said, I don't care. You got my credit card. Just take me back.
Bruh.
Chris didn't treat Michael like a pop god, he treated him like a regular dude, and Michael loved it.
And Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you no Rolls. I gave you a TV? Damn.
Their friendship was so tight that Michael personally requested Chris to co-star in his You Rock My World music video.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food.
But getting a stand-up comedian to follow the King of Pop's choreography was a completely different challenge.
That food wasn't no good. Keep it to yourself. You're lucky we ain't suing you.
If his relationship with Michael was magical, his dynamic with Jackie Chan was pure chaos.
That combination between you and Jackie Chan.
Make me look bad. He used to show up to work on time all the time. I said, Jackie, you the star, man. Take it easy in your trailer. You're making me look bad, man. He said, Chris, you're messing. You're wasting money. Get on set on time. That's all. Man, he's a great dude, though, man. Love him, man. He's a great guy.
And when you work with him, his English isn't great.
Cheese. Cheese. What? Freeze.
Jackie, I be having Jackie words all on me on paper. What you call it, like cardboard, to be taped on me behind the camera. Like Jackie said, don't move. Oh man, I can't do that.
He said you're standing there. We did Spy Next Door, and he said it's going to be hard to get that kid. And Jackie said we have to get that kid hard.
When they filmed the very first Rush Hour, they literally couldn't communicate.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
But Chris being Chris, he just kept talking anyway.
He just keep talking. I just look at that guy. Why he keep talking? Mostly people like Brett Ratner and like my manager, Jackie. The movie is really good for you. I understand, And Chris Tucker, how they can do that?
Michael Jackson wasn't the only eccentric legend in Chris's phone book. Prince was notoriously guarded and private.
He knows everybody. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can bring up a name. It doesn't matter if it's like Muhammad Ali, Paul McCartney, Jesus. Chris is like, yeah, that's my boy.
They always joke like, you know everybody, man. You're everywhere. Where are you right now? I'm like, I'm in Saudi Arabia with the king.
Oh my
God! I'll call you right
God.
back. He's giving gifts.
Muhammad Ali is one. He was like, yeah, I met Muhammad. I know Muhammad.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
He said, you a funny mother Tucker. I said, oh, did he really? I thought he was going to say me something else.
Before he secured his massive $20 million payday, Chris had zero shame. He wanted to look the part of a Hollywood superstar, so he called up Charlie Sheen and practically stole his car.
Man, Charlie was I'm gonna tell you, the nicest guy. He's one of my best friends to this day. We don't hang out that much, but Charlie let me borrow his Ferrari, man, when I was like, I don't know, 24, something like that.
Did you own your own?
No, I didn't have one then. I just asked him because I was like fearless, like, Charlie, let me borrow your Ferrari. He was like, okay, sure. I was like, what? I kept that Ferrari so long, he forgot I had it. He was like, do you have my Ferrari? I said, I think I do. He said, you want to bring it back? Okay.
Chris thought he'd do the right thing and spread his wealth. He bought a comedy club in Georgia and put his own family on the payroll. It was the worst financial decision of his life.
The club wasn't making no money, but everybody had new cars. And that's what... My brother was drinking up all the inventory. He's like, I got to try this stuff, man. Make sure it ain't small. I said, man, no.
How long did it last?
About a year. That was it.
Who made the call to shut it down?
I did. I was
did.
like, this is over. I'm not making no money. This is going to mess up my movie money.
Were they upset with you?
My dad was upset with me because he was the cook. He was like, what am I going to do now? I said, be my daddy.
Being a megastar in America doesn't always translate globally. When Chris flew to Hong Kong to shoot Rush Hour 2, he realized very quickly that nobody knew who he was.
Here is that all people in Hong Kong will think all Americans now are like Chris Tucker.
Oh, man. Hong Kong. I was the only black person in Hong Kong. I was looking for black people. I said, where are the black people at? No black people, no. They thought I was Kobe Bryant, man. They didn't know who I was.
Really? Kobe Bryant?
It's like, Kobe, sign my autograph, Kobe. We love you. Where's Shaq?
No matter how famous he got, Chris Tucker still had a deep, hilarious hatred for getting pulled over. He didn't care about the fines. He just thought traffic cops were wasting his time.
So here's the thing.
Because they ask stupid questions when they pull you over. Because I was driving one time. The cop said, didn't you see me back there? Why you start speeding up? I said, because you was catching up. That's why I Then you stupid stuff. Pay this ticket. Yo, you paying for me. I just throw the tickets out there when they get mad. They just, cops, I don't like cops, because I think cops are childish.
Oh, you do?
Because they childish, hiding in the woods waiting for somebody to speed. That's childish. You know what I mean? Tired of talking to squirrels and birds, they want to pull you over and talk to you. That's all they want to do is talk.
That's all they want.
Why you ain't got your seatbelt on? Because I want to die. Oh, you think I ain't got it on? I forgot it. If you care about me, don't give me a ticket. Let me go. Just tell me to put it on. They don't care about you. Like they love you. Put it on because we want you to be safe.
So you can go to court.
Yeah, I'm going to kill myself because of this ticket because I can't pay it.
Chris's impressions were a weapon. He could mimic anyone on Earth.
Because you think about Robert De Niro, Mr. De Niro, this legend and stuff, so you get a little tensed up, but he's just like us, I was with him, he asked simple questions like me, like, what are you having for lunch? You having...
He does all those same faces,
cool.
but it's about lunch.
Yeah, I said, I don't know. What you having? I don't know. Whatever you having. Whatever you want to have. I don't know.
And he had no problem doing his impressions right to the person's face, even if it was of Donald Trump.
Do you mean Donald? Are you serious? Believe me. Believe me. I know Chris Tucker. He's a great comedian, great guy. I like him. It's true. I do like him. I met him.
His energy was a magnet for power. He ended up traveling to Africa with Bill Clinton.
Every country we went to, finally I got tired. We got to Nigeria. He wanted me to do it in front of the president of Nigeria. And I was scared. If I mess it up, they put me in jail. And just, no, not now. He said, Tucker, come on. Come do me. Don't act like that. Come on. I said, Mr. President, I'm tired. It's been a long trip. Maybe I won't do it this time. Tucker, come on now. I need you. I done set it up now. Come on, don't let me down. You want to ride home, right? Huh?
There was only one person on Earth who could actually boss Chris Tucker around, his mother.
Now get up. You are going to church. Mama, can't the preacher come here sometimes? We always going to him. You can preach on the kitchen table, Mama. Get up. You are going to church. Make me sick.
Chris Tucker didn't just make a mark on Hollywood, he hijacked it. He dominated the box office, robbed scenes from legends, bullied his way into Michael Jackson's inner circle, and then walked away when he was done.
One time we went to a mall. We was out. Michael wanted to go to the record store or something, and he forgot he was famous. He was like, I gotta go to the mall. Go to the mall. And we finally said, Michael, you can't go in the mall, man. You forgot who you are. He said, well, let's go. And it was only thing was in the car was a Spider-Man mask. So Michael said, I'll put this on. We'll go in and we get. I said, Michael, you can't do that. Michael, he's like, no, he won't. Chris, it'll work. It'll work. We go in the mall, and he was getting away with it until people figured it out because I was with him, and he was like, Chris, is that Michael Jackson in that Spider-Man mask? No, that's Spider-Man. That's Michael Jackson. All of a sudden, the mall went crazy, and they had to scoot us out. You should have seen it.
He is the ultimate wild card, and there will never be another one like him.
Brothers, I invited them down to the club, and from, being from Georgia, and like you said, they, being a comedian, like, what? They was all laughing at me, like, all right, I'm gonna come down there and see you perform. And I invited them down to the comedy club, and they was down there, and I was on the list, but being a comedian, you might not get to go up.
So it's not guaranteed.
So I didn't get to go up that night, so I had to ride all the way home, and they was in the car. I thought you was a comedian. You didn't go up and all this stuff, and I said, okay, one day I'm gonna go up, y'all gonna see. So now they ask me for money every day, and I said, I thought you was gonna pay me back.